fucking ballsack and stoogadoo boogin.
You stoked yet? Shit! Early!
Fuck! This is why we can't have a nice fucking YouTube video!
Dude, why does your voice crack?
Because I'm stoked!
Okay, reshoot starting right freaking now. Boom. Stoke Chow, April reshoot. I'm Joe B, co-owner of Burning Spider Stoke Company, host of this delightful show we like to call Stoke Chow, and general hoodlum and complete slacker, and all of this is made up. And with me tonight is...
Hi, I'm Clark, Parade Master of Kansas City Longboarding Community.
I'm Aaron, local Stoke slinger and skater.
I'm Pat. I'm also a Stoke slinger, general rebel rouser, and guy who likes to do a lot of shoeies.
He loves the shoeies.
I saw today Emily Pross said you may be immune to the
I did see
the
that. I did see something like that. If
you
you do shoeies, you are immune to the coronavirus.
It's not a fact check. Like, it's possible.
If you own a big gas vest like this, you're immune to the corona.
That is what this is all about, actually. Even
a lot about corona.
Holy moly. Corona, COVID-19. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about April. We're going to talk about May, all of the events that we have planned. We're going to talk about different things going on in the community, things that we could do in the community to kind of like join with this initiative, and then other things to do to keep things going. That's going to be our Stoke Chow for April. For May, let's chow down.
I'm ready.
Yeah. All right.
You guys ready? Stoke Chow.
Ooh, Stoke Chow time.
No, Joe.
More? Oh, it's going on again.
I went in for a second round. You know, sometimes you want seconds for your chow.
We have been pretty... Oh, shit, I forgot to pass it around. What a selfish dude. Yeah. We got to be going on with the thing. So, this is the deal. We reshot... This is technically the reshoot of the April. We shot this a couple days ago, and then we ended up completely screwing up because we're learning all of this stuff, and didn't have enough memory. We had to reformat. The thing. We just didn't even think about it.
Left way too much on the card, forgot to format. Got like half the show recorded.
The things we're
Here
learning.
we are.
The things we're learning. Every time we'll get a little bit better, a little bit smoother, and a little bit more rad. So thanks for joining. This is only episode 2, April episode for 2020. Here we go. COVID-19 has already like rearranged everything. Like, we didn't even like want to add on any of the old footage because everything changed. So the big thing that affects us with COVID-19 has been with our events, like our Stoke clinics and stuff like that. Kansas City Parks and Rec came out and said, hey, we don't want gatherings of 10 or more people in and around the parks. So, like, and they said that was through May 15th. And that pretty much cancels out Stoke clinics, unfortunately. So, we can't have an official Stoke clinic there. We can't do all that sort of good stuff because we're trying to, contribute with our social distancing.
Oh, yeah, the social distancing.
Social distancing. We got to make sure that we're kind of like keeping our circles tight. It's just kind of how the game works. So April and May Stoke clinics are pretty much have to be canceled. We also had planned for King of Kessler, which was going to be on April 18th. Unfortunately, that will have to be postponed until later, until well after May. That was a really, really cool event. So since it's after May, we'll probably revisit that at the next Stoke Chow.
Anything that's just postponed, and you'll see it in another Stoke Chow. You'll
Green
be
skate
before the event.
We'll have some more information on that. And you know what, dudes? Like, for real, the Green Skate's one of those events that you could even do, Like, you don't have to do it from the shop. This is something you can do by yourself. You can do in groups. If enough people go out and skate that day from such and such time, that's how we could set that up.
We could do installments of Greenscape.
Don't
We could
even,
say
like,
you and
look,
4 buddies are going to be the first wave.
Yo, wherever
I'm skating on Greenscape.
Wherever you're at that day, go out and skate. And if enough people around the city see all these people in green shirts, like, skating around, like, because people might still be getting out if it's a nice day. Typically, we do it on the same day.
Well, you should be. Quarantine doesn't mean stay inside.
Right, exactly. And that's a way to kind of fight, kind of like feeling cruddy. And also, I mean, if you're getting out and getting exercise, you're going to be feeling awesome afterwards, especially if it's a nice day, which I know it's going to be. So Green Skate is still on, but do it COVID style. We're going to. Do you think we should call it COVID style?
I like
that.
COVID style. COVID style.
Is that like it makes it really sound way more hip and trendy? It's positive. It's a positive spin.
Can I get a high five for COVID style?
Dude, that's COVID style. Fucking
straight COVID style.
Here. For certain.
Bravo 6 going COVID.
We might get copyrighted on this.
Before I get my hands sanitized,
don't get us deemed by the government.
What? No. I'm just saying. It's like video game terminology. This is just like a Leroy Jenkins
I don't think it's
thing,
video game terminology. That's a military. That's an actual military terminology.
Oh,
right?
it is?
Nobody says
no one says
dark.
that.
No, that's
okay.
That's Captain Price being Captain Price.
But
Fair
do they
enough.
say going COVID?
No.
Okay, so
we're good. We're clear.
Dude, we are in safe waters.
As
As
the
long as,
advisor
like,
to that side, yeah, we're good.
That's when we get the copyright ding on it from some random corporation that's like making money off of every time that's mentioned. That we're like, what?
Well, hang on first.
Dude, right? Dude, think about it. Think about it, man. I'm just saying. What's
Okay,
up, Odin?
so for
Hey,
This is Odin.
and also, we didn't introduce Odin last time. Thanks
he's
for
been
showing up
playing
to
with
the
the
show.
yarn, Joe.
He's been down here the
He's
whole
been
time.
fucking with the yarn again.
Man.
Support your local shop cat, man.
Support your local shop cat.
Support your local shop cat.
Anywho, so Green Skate COVID style, boom, figured it out. The next thing was the possibility of Babbler Outlaw. I imagine the dudes, I know the St. Louis guys actually have been doing a lot of skating here recently. If you follow the group, what is it, the St. Louis Sewer Surfers group?
Yeah.
And then they've got St. Louis Longboarding group. All the Sewer Surfers are on there. And they've been skating a bunch. So if you're in St. Louis and you're watching, make sure to hit those dudes up. We should put a link below. There's the whole dance. I am probably never going to do that. So anyway, I am not that
So
close.
it's the right thing to do. It just feels natural.
Dang, dude. Dang. And then it became a thing.
It's all part of Stoke slinging.
So that'll be the 26th, and those guys, what the great thing is there's not a lot of us out there. So if you like going fast and you're in St. Louis, maybe go hang out with St. Louis guys, a couple of them, not together. Don't go.
No more than 10.
No more than 10.
Don't go where they said that they're not going to be.
That's that. And then that brings us to May. So one of the cool things about some of the events that we're doing, like, it's kind of cool because we're still starting to get really, really organized with it, are the pushes. Because if it's just you and I, then, hey, still on, baby. Like, I know so April's push is going to be solo, though, because she isn't going to be there. So since you're doing a 50, that actually works out really, really good. Anyway, so that'll be April's push. We're going to be on the trail, so if you guys are out and on the trail, that day we're going to be on the Indian Creek Trail. Starts over by Redbridge and Alex George, and then we're going to be over around. So we've done this enough that we know exactly, like, basically where we're going to be. We'll be at Alex George Lake over by Redbridge Road at about 9:30, because I'll leave here at 8. I'll be there by 9:30. Oh, no, that's where I'm going to be.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm totally going to be there.
This is happening.
I'm not inviting you. I'm just saying that if you were to show up there, I'm going to be there around this time, so we might have to practice social distancing, but I'll still give you some high fives because I can't resist. The other thing, then we'll be around Corporate Woods, because we'll be, holy cow, can't even think straight.
I don't remember what time we hit that.
12:30 or 1 o'clock at Hampton Park, which is 159th and 35 Highway, which makes Corporate Woods in between there. So like 11:30 at Corporate Woods, 11:30, and we'll be skating west on the Indian Creek Trail. That section is pretty fun and through there, skating through a lot of nice neighborhoods. But anyways, whatever. If you don't see us, like, get out, move around, boost that immune system once again. Like just because you're not skating with us, even wherever you're at, if you're not in St. Louis, you're not even in Missouri, get out, skate. Like, everybody can be together, like, collectively. You know what I'm saying?
There's lots of space outside.
Dude, there's lots of space outside, man, and it's fresh air, and it's spring, so take your allergy medicine. I know it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
You guys got
I'm a
any
local
plans?
honey guy. For
Yeah.
allergies.
Oh, dude.
Local honey.
Yeah.
Can't
You
do
think
that.
that works?
It works for me because I can't typically get medicine
Right
to work, so I definitely do like the
Nice.
tablespoon. If you don't like honey, try putting it on a biscuit.
Who doesn't like honey?
I've heard tales of people not liking honey.
I have also heard tales of people not liking honey.
I'm not a tea guy, so I don't do tea and honey. So I had to kind of spice it up and put it on sandwiches.
Dude,
and
I'll
such.
straight. I'm a fat kid, man. I'll eat honey. I'll just take a spoon and be like, yes, give me some of this. Like, dude,
Honey's great.
I'm down with the honey.
We're all local honey. Support your local shops and honey
Dude,
goers.
there was some guys around here that had a local beehive, like at a church or something like that, and they made all of local honey products. There's dudes out there. Scribe is now doing honey stuff, so I mean that's really, really cool. We should find all of those links and shout those dudes out for some local guys like from 39th Street kind of thing, because I know they moved on. So yeah, there's lots of good stuff out there, natural, and honey's good. And I know those guys would be stoked to like sell some stuff right about now. I bet, like, with all the stuff going on. I know we've been having a good time. So that's first Sunday. Second Sunday, all of King of Kessler then can be delayed. We still might be at the hill skating that day, so don't come out there because I'm gonna be there. So, man.
You would have too much fun. You'd be encouraged to high five whether or not your hands
Yeah, dude, I
sanitizer.
couldn't resist myself. So,
You know,
dude, if you do not want to get high fives, do not come to Kessler on April 18th. Yeah,
It
bad.
could be tragic.
Bad. I will give you high fives.
What time do you think you'll be there so we know not to be there? Because maybe I do want to skate there, but I won't skate there when you're there.
Oh man,
Maybe I don't want to bring hay bales.
I feel like I'm gonna be there like 10 o'clock in the morning until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, that's good. I'm an early riser. I'll be there way before then. I'll be
Good.
out by 9.
Good. I'm gonna kick my day off with a 5-mile push to warm up. Maybe a 20-mile push. It's my day. I can do what the hell I want. Spend the rest of the day downhilling and free riding it. So it's going to be a pretty sick session by myself.
I'll probably go by myself later at night, do a 5-mile push, maybe a 20-mile push. I might do some downhill and freestyle too.
So if you're
But at later times, not when he's going. No.
I might show up at even later times just to encourage people that didn't show up at their times because I can't free ride like that.
Nice. Well, I mean, really, since everyone's
Just gonna go hang out at the park, bring some straw bales for
since
safety.
no
who
one's
knows?
going to be there at the same time, you can skate how you want, and it doesn't matter.
But if you do skate, put it on your Facebook story and tag Stoke Chow, because it would totally be worth it for us to make sure that you're doing
everyone was safe.
that you're doing your diligence to personally keep the Stoke alive.
You know what else you should hashtag with that? You should hashtag don't skate with me.
This is the Don't Skate With Me initiative, actually.
Going COVID, a.k.a. Going COVID.
AKA going COVID. Oh
It's
my
trying
new
times.
initiative.
You have to
It is
make
a
sure.
new-
Hashtag
initiative
going
in
COVID. Oh,
Maybe it's Don't Skate with COVID initiative.
I
No.
think it's just the don't skate initiative.
No, don't skate with COVID.
Don't skate.
Look,
Don't skate with COVID.
I met some people from way up north. Now I'm not gonna say who.
Like how
But-
up north, like Montana.
Look, I said I was not gonna say who. I can't
Maybe.
confirm or deny that they were fly fishermen or women.
Okay.
It's a specific.
Fisher people.
But I mean, they had this brand of going COVID that was basically like the middle finger or something. And
Oh,
you know
see,
what?
look, man.
Whoa,
Look,
we don't
look.
preach hate
You know,
here.
here's the thing, like,
Preach
and this
stop.
is the real deal with like the social distancing thing. You don't know you don't want to be a douchebag about it because you don't know who you're affecting that's going to affect someone who can't like ward that stuff off.
Oh, they were doing this way before the pandemic.
Like, I get it, but absolutely, man, it's been going on. But look, I don't want to have that on my conscience, dude. Like, look, if you don't want high fives, don't come in the store. I am like, cause I can't resist. Like, dude, I am sorry. Like,
we have hand sanitizer, 1 pump per paying customer.
Dude, I do.
If you don't want to spend the $1,000 check that Trump's going to send you a burning spider, then don't. But if you do, you do. What can we say?
It's,
who needs a new deck, helmet, pads, and everything else that you need to learn how to free ride at?
Everybody that wants to practice social distancing, going COVID the correct way.
Fresh bushings. Anyways, kendamas. $20,000
of kendamas.
Whatever, man.
500 of them.
Dude, I would poop my pants.
Collection.
That's ridiculous. So seriously,
Hell yeah.
but like
30
like,
green
look,
ones.
That's
For green skate.
That's the deal. That's the deal. But you get out and skate, even if you don't come and skate with us. Hashtag don't skate with me. So boom. So but Stoke clinics, we can't like bring all that sort of stuff out. On the second Sunday.
But we totally could individually and separately skate
Might be
Kessler.
skating at Kessler that day as well.
You never.
If a session pops up.
I'm just saying that, when the park is closed to non-motorized vehicles, you can expect a fair more amount of pedestrian traffic, human-powered transportation devices, and the government shouldn't discourage that because people getting some sun and some exercise is really important,
Good,
especially
keeping your
in these
immune system up.
especially in times of high stress. So, we're not saying don't go out and skate Kessler on a second Sunday.
Just don't skate with us.
Thank you, A.
But if you need help from learning how to push, you can maybe ask Joe. Just social distance yourself with Joe and ask him how to push.
From across.
Or if you want to learn how to slide like this groovy cat and all these other groovy cats, you could ask them social distancing wise to teach you how to slide and do everything else you want to do. Who knows what we can and can't tell you what to do.
Patrick, can you explain to me a little more about this alien filtration technology you've graced us with?
Classified.
Oh, it's classified. Okay.
Yeah, GameStop could tell you more. Not that they're sponsored.
Definitely not.
Definitely not a sponsor, but if you want to send us money, GameStop.
Man, that's basically all the way through. After that, in May is Main Street Mob on the 25th.
Main Street Mob. Let me
Main
get that
Street
high
Mob.
five.
Boom.
Let me get that high five.
Shit,
Yeah.
Basically, outlaw push race through up Main Street from JC Nichols Fountain. Which, dude, it'll be like a wide open time this go round.
Yeah, a lot less traffic, I've noticed.
Traffic.
Driving in and around.
Dude, it's been.
But the same stupid drivers
awesome.
are still out, which is pretty incredible to me.
The people that are still out there are the dummies that are
I
left
take
over.
that real.
Minus
personal.
use guys driving all the way over here.
No, you have a blinker, use it.
Please. 17th, which is right after all of the social distancing guidelines have tapered off. May 17th. We're talking about doing a road trip up to the pump track. Sure, we'll have footage. Lots and lots of cool stuff going on that you could get out and do. Even if you can't come, if you're being serious and not coming out to these things, go out that day. Get out and skate. It's a great time to learn to do new stuff. It's just really, really. Get out and do something. Find something you want to do. Something you want to make yourself better on. What are you doing there, man? You always crochet though.
I don't always crochet.
Do you? Hey, you know what? Have you seen these artists that have been doing live
like
shows?
the heavy metal banging and
what?
And knitting
at the same time?
Yeah, they do that in
What?
Sweden or something. There's these hardcore people that are somebody sent me a link. Some awesome super. This lady's so heady. She must live above a bunch of skateboards or something. But she sent me this link of these guys knitting to heavy metal music and dancing while they were doing it.
Yeah?
Now, what I'm doing is not knitting. What I'm doing is actually crochet, but it's like knitting. Anyways, this is what I like to do to occupy, waiting in line. Or just kind of...
That's your kendama.
Attacking the boredom in general. Yeah.
Because, from this, I would be curious to see the timeline of how this thing has grown since this video has been on.
Well, I actually started this upstairs in the pre-recording meeting.
You're making a frisbee there, right?
Yeah, you've got this this nice little. You've got a what's it called? The basket for frisbee golf in the corner there. So I figure, if I'm gonna make something cool, you could. I know that when it's rainy out or you're not out skating, you do other things to fill your time. Like you do the kendama, and you also have the disc golf that you do inside here. So I'm gonna make you a disc that's crocheted by me that you could either fold up and put in your pocket or throw as a frisbee. It'll be the second one I've made. Totally stellar project.
If I ran out of toilet paper,
don't flush this down the toilet. It will clog your toilet.
I would clean it, but
wash.
it's cleanable. It's cleanable, right?
Doing my wash.
I'm just saying, like,
it's cleanable, but I'm pretty
bro,
sure.
if it gets grody out and we're post-apocalyptic, I could have that forever.
Well,
when is it
I
acceptable
would not
to actually dress?
I would
like
not
Mad
have.
Max
I would not
characters?
have any booty chafage at all. My butt would be clean.
but bro,
for the apocalypse because of this frisbee.
But
Thanks, Clark.
That's not COVID.
That means a lot.
Joe, that's not COVID style.
I would wash my hands. That's totally COVID style. I'm not gonna be going around and pooping in public.
You're saying that now.
I'm just
never
saying,
pooped in
like I'm gonna be as classy as post-apocalypse allows me to be classy, and stay hygienically clean. That's what it's all about: is staying hygienically clean. Just wash your damn hands, like
It's like
they
cloth
tell you.
diapers, man. They're reusable.
Does that mean
Boom.
I can't get a high five?
I don't know, dude. You don't always get a high five.
Yes.
As long as we have, they're breaking out now. I wonder if this is probably overkill. Last we shot this and we all like.
Okay.
Oh man.
Our hands were dry with a film of hand sanitizer on them.
Like that was this Monday, so we're freaking golden.
Okay.
Shout out to the 0.1% of germ that survived this.
Yeah,
Shout out
like,
to that guy.
Dude, if there was any germs like spots left on my hand that were not completely like just filmy with stuff last time, is madness. Man, so another thing you can do is go out and explore on your skateboard on your own.
Learn to crochet. I highly
learn to
suggest
crochet.
learning how to crochet.
Do all sorts of good stuff.
Another big thing on going
Find
out
something to
and
look forward to.
exploring. When you're out going out exploring, we are experimenting with a new type of race for longboard here in KC. Different type of racing. So basically the idea is we want to combine all the different type of disciplines of longboarding. You have your long distance pushers, you have your free riders, your speedy guys, you have everything. And they get really good at that one thing, but they don't really focus on the others. But like nice, well-rounded longboarders. So the idea is we're going to do lap style racing with a little bit of free ride, a little bit of downhill, a little bit of pushing, and a little bit of strategy because we're going to throw some curveballs in there. But if you know anywhere that could provide us a nice lap with maybe a little extra section in it,
A friendly neighborhood. Maybe your neighborhood would like to have some people roaming
Maybe
about.
your mom's
Just-
neighborhood.
just
Late,
anything
like
like
maybe
that.
later. Well, dude, you are moving to South Korea soon,
I am.
so we've got a time limit on this almost.
Well, that's put on hold for right now, ain't it?
It is put on
Oh,
hold. It is put on hold. So you do have me
Scotch!
till June. You do have me till June as of right now.
Yeah!
So I have
Someone give this man a high five. I'm
Boom.
going for a
Bam.
second round.
Thanks for warning me actually on the second round, and then you didn't do
not
anything.
prepared. Oh God.
We're good.
We're good.
That
We're
stuff's-
fine.
That
There's
stuff's
still hand sanitizer on
My
everyone's
stuff,
hand.
yeah, it's still wet from like the first time we just did that stuff. We do
Okay,
lots
alright.
of high fives.
But yeah, so be on the
My
lookout
wife
for.
is so stoked right now.
So that
Can't
was
wait
the
to count all of
post.
these.
That was the post sanitized COVID style high five sesh.
COVID style.
World's
Hashtag
first.
COVID style.
Yeah, so
Anyways,
be on the lookout for spots so we can do that in where it's a little bit of hilly, a little bit of flat, somewhere we can go out and feel really
Yeah, cool
challenged as a
neighborhood.
longboarder.
if your neighborhood would be down to have a bunch of rowdy hoodlums skateboarding around there and other people skateboarding around and just hooping and hollering.
And by that we mean not a private gated community.
Being raucous, unless you're gated
Unless you're
community
willing
is
to light
down.
brake
If your
fluid
gated
on
community
fire.
is down, let's do it after the quarantine social distancing stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
because up until then it's going to be hashtag don't skate with me.
Hashtag don't skate with me. at all.
No.
Ever.
Leave me alone.
Look, guys,
unless
this
you
is
want high fives.
it's just how it has to be for now. And remember, if you're out there and you're practicing the hashtag Don't Skate With Me, don't forget to call out Stoke Chow, call out Burning Spider. Make sure you just tune in every once in a while.
KCLC, don't shout us out.
Yo, there's a group on Facebook, Kansas City Longboard Community. We talk about it all the time. Join that group. Post about little solo sessions you've been doing. Dude, that's been going on.
Yeah.
There's been
if you
people
join
socializing
KCLC,
about, like,
Yeah.
dude, people are out there skating and having a really, really rad time and, like, learning all sorts of different stuff.
And building their immunity system.
Boom! Get a workout.
And
Cardio.
making
We just keep mentioning this over and over again. It's what we do. It's what we got. It's our go-to. You guys got anything else? Before we wrap this thing up.
I just want to say that if and when the public events start up again, we are going to be hitting parades harder than we ever have before.
This guy's gonna work a bunch.
We're gonna be working on synchronized dance moves. If you're a dancer and you want to like skate with one other person to keep in lines with social distancing, come skate with me. We can see what kind of tricks we can teach each other, and I fully expect to see our next parade be better than every one before. It's going to be ankle free. It's going to be a great time.
Nice.
We're
So
gonna
even
get
better
seven.
than we
We'll
busted
be on
somebody-
7.
Seven
We'll be on
straight.
7. We're working
Next
for
parade will
7.
be 7.
Seven parades without an ankle.
Without any ankles. No anklings and 7 parades. That's what we're shooting for.
So be prepared.
Somebody
Keep
pointy
your eyes
elbows and who
peeled.
could be in
Don't
the
turn
room
that
involved
dial.
in that.
Check out Kansas City Longboarding Community, because when we are back into parading, things are going to be going haywire. People are going to get so stoked up that they're not going to know what to do with themselves afterwards. They're not going to want to take showers. They're going to want to just continue
No, I'm
skating.
still gonna want to shower. I get
It's not
gnarly
for sure.
after a good parade.
Okay, cut that last part.
We are not cutting that. We are cutting that.
That is not COVID style.
That is not COVID style.
Yeah,
COVID
that is-
style fact number 1: always shower. All right,
Keep your eyes peeled.
for ankles.
Stray boards.
Exposed.
Ankles
Shortboarding.
and
Watch out for
stray
shortboards.
But this would be a great time to work on your flat ground game. And that's kind of one of the cool things about these parades is, like, any skill level can do it. But what it challenges for more experienced riders is how to do things kind of like at a parade pace, and do them really, really in a controlled way. That's kind of the fun, I think, of them actually, is
That's how I got
moving a little bit slower and being able to explore kind of like that range of speed in there. And there, I mean, every parade's different. Parkville is definitely a lot more like speedy. You got to be able to stay controlled.
Ankly.
That's you can't ankle the pedestrians, dude. You can't.
You
do
will
that.
be harassed by cops every time that you go after that. Found that out.
Bad news. It's no good. It is a pain in the tuchus.
If you're truly interested in KCLC, I think parade is a fairly good time to come out. If you at least know how to foot brake, you can come to a parade. That's what I learned my first time ever meeting with any of these guys or anything. I knew how to foot brake and I knew how to push, and that was the bare minimum.
That's all you need.
And I got extremely hooked on it, and since then I feel like I've contributed a lot to the group in different
Absolutely,
kind of ways.
dude.
And
It's
definitely
so cool.
kind of advanced my way, which was really cool. Starting to longboard, I was like, I know how to push the skateboard. I know how to push Mongo.
Mongo pushes for life,
Pushing
baby!
Mongo,
What's
pushing
up?
Oh.
Okay, I
Not
thought you were
high
going-
five?
Alright,
All right, come on, dude.
This is a not Mongo pusher high five, but it is still a good high five.
At KCLC, we support all styles of skating.
Yeah, push how you
All
push.
styles.
Push how you
all
push.
styles.
But no,
It's all
like,
natural. I just like to give
starting
these guys
out-
a hard time because that's the tradition.
Starting out how to skate and learning everything, it was definitely kind of the eye opener of like I need a lot and I got to learn a lot, and then I found out I was handing out flyers about a clinic I had never been to, and I was like, I need to go to one of these. I saw a Stoke clinic. I was like, I don't know what that is, but they
Oh
have a
man!
parade.
What if you would have been handing out some really crazy flyers?
I don't know what I was getting
Did you
into.
read the flyer before you handed
I
it
did.
out?
I was like, every second Sunday, learn how to longboard. I was like, I could really use
Okay.
that right about now.
Patrick's like, I'm not handing out this one.
Yeah, this
okay?
is for me.
That
I think the root of what we're trying to say here
There's always tuck on flat.
I wasn't gonna go there, but that is true. Always tuck on flat.
Flat.
The fact is
Flat.
is
can't even
that
see him right
we-
now. That's
we
how
all-
tucked
You
he
can't
is.
even see how cool we are, dude.
We all know
Blackout
people.
tot!
We all know people in this world that are not so stoked. We all know people. We work with them. We have them as family members. We see them in our daily lives where they're just not so stoked. And what I'd like to tell you is that in these hard times, there's one simple answer. Stoke people up. Tell a stupid joke. Have fun with it. Hey, Aaron, what's an Amish guy's favorite kind of raisin?
That's not one of your dad jokes, isn't it?
It is.
Amish guy's favorite type of raisin.
A barn raisin. Yeah. How you like me now? Don't you feel slightly more stoked than you were 5 seconds ago?
I mean, I'm laughing. You got me there. I can't tell you I'm not having a good time.
Clark, you were
having a good time.
Hey, Patrick, how do you?
You were stressing Patrick out here with the dad jokes.
Patrick,
He's
how...
having flashbacks.
Yeah, it's really bad.
He's having
Oh,
flashbacks.
well then I won't ask this
Alright,
question.
no, go ahead, send it. Go ahead, let's see.
Okay. How do you cut the ocean in half?
Oh, didn't Moses do that?
With a seesaw.
Stop.
All right, we're going to re-record
hey,
this
Joe.
episode
Oh
too.
my
God.
God, no!
What's a tree's favorite kind of drink?
You only said one more, man. Oh man,
Tree's
you're out me.
favorite
You're
kind
outing
of
the
drink,
dad in
man.
me, dude. You are outing the dad in me.
Root beer.
Oh man, I don't know.
It's not good.
Oh, we could get worse.
Oh
yeah.
man. Okay, we should
go
stop.
We need to
should
stop with the
All
dad
right,
joke.
so look. Ah man.
Okay,
Everyone,
but see, look at
You
how
look
stoked
like
we all
my
are.
daddy.
Tell a stupid joke.
I love
You
my
can
daddy.
enhance Stoke in everything you do, in every way you do it. Get someone a longboard. Show them how to ride. Or,
Yeah, another way to spend Trump's $1,000: buy a loved one a longboard.
it's better than antidepressants.
I know a place.
Yeah, I know a guy. I know a
There's
guy.
not
who's
Zoomies
Guys, those
to
longboards
go.
in Kansas City.
Heard his
This
name
is
is
what I
Joe.
do.
I know a guy that won't physically let you leave his store until you are
I am
100%
actually
stoked.
not. I am. Well, okay. Look, everyone's different. So like, if you're not stoked on what we do, like, look, we're a different kind of shop. We're not. It's not a pressure. We might make fun of you after you leave,
Probably not to your face.
but it'll be all good. We're just out here to like support the community, and we got to do that on good equipment. You can't do that on crap. So that's my piece about that. We should keep it positive though, because it could get dark real fast.
Passive
Another way to
aggressive
stay
shit
positive
talking
during the
on Walmart boards.
coronavirus: get you a Corona baby. Stay positive.
Don't. I don't know. That sounds like a good way to not to get. They're gonna have to.
That's where we
bail
put a
out.
bleep and just don't
They'll-
put what Patrick said.
They'll have to.
Dude, definitely don't get a Corona baby.
No, it's going to be
Now they
like...
want to know.
So we're going to dub over that part of it. Instead of Corona Baby, it's going to say, let's get
Trump-
a Corona
look.
6-pack.
Trump is gonna
Get you
be
a
pissed.
six-pack of
Trump is
locally
gonna be
brewed
pissed.
beer. Not this one.
Trump is gonna be pissed because he's gonna fucking like. He's
Are
gonna
we
have to
still
deal with it.
filming?
He's gonna,
Do we
yeah,
still,
absolutely.
Are we still filming?
Look, we're still rocking. So like Trump, he's gonna have to deal with that massive influx of all the coronials.
See, but we got
that,
$1,000 to spend on this baby.
No, dude, people are gonna be like, you know, there's some ladies out there that are like, I know you got $1,000 check. Like,
yeah.
Like
Coronavirus
that's
tip
going-
number 3.
You
Watch out
can
for gold
totally
diggers.
buy me that lanyards, babe.
Be very careful.
Watch out for Corona check
Very
diggers, alright?
Oh no.
Oh no.
They're out there, dude.
They're out there, man. They're waiting.
What happens when they become Corona?
They know you got that money.
Corona.
So just watch out. But
Call me a Corona.
When the Coronials become Corona.
Do not call them Coronials, man. Do not call them Coronials. It's a bad meme. Leave that on Facebook.
Look.
all right, this is
Corona tip number 4. Look at Facebook for good memes.
yeah.
It's a good way to brighten up your day. Go and type in Corona on Facebook. See what kind
Do
of
you
good
think
memes.
that's what? Do you think that's what happened with the Facebook deal? Is that like
all the fake bad news
is
about
that-
it got spread so
it got
fast and then
so-
turned into memes that Facebook's like, we gotta stop
Yeah,
this
like,
freight train, but they
people
just
are-
cannot stop
Yeah.
this. and not stop.
So they just
train.
like wide swept it.
Yeah,
They were
just
just
said,
like, if it says Corona or
You're done.
or
So the
anything,
coronavirus meme has now infiltrated Facebook, and Facebook can't get rid of it,
Facebook
just
is
like the
run by the
World Health
lizard people.
Organization can't get rid of the virus itself.
Do you think Zuckerberg's not a lizard guy?
He doesn't
Oh,
do
he's
it.
definitely.
Maybe
an
he's
Have
a
alien.
you ever
quarter.
seen videos
Maybe
of that
he's a
dude?
quarter
He just sits there.
lizard. Maybe he's
He's
a quarter
Elon
lizard
Musk's
guy.
cousin.
I don't
swear.
think he's full
Elon
lizard
Musk is
guy.
at least like likable. Like
Yeah, but
Dude, he,
I'm
I'm
just
just
Zuckerberg's
neutral. I'm
just
Joe
being
Rogan
neutral on
podcast.
Zuckerberg,
Bleep
yeah.
Joe Rogan podcast. I don't know that's trademarked.
Oh man, like we can't even say any. Can we say anything?
we say anything?
Our
Dude,
things
putting in bleeps is
so,
gonna be fucking great. Don't worry about it.
So our things
In
so
fact, every time I
fucked
say
up
bleep,
that
just
we
put
can't
a
even
bleep.
like shout out our favorite dudes.
That's gonna sound great.
Like it doesn't
like the
so
old
look-
school pow.
Man,
Bleep.
that's nuts.
And it
Anyways,
goes over the whole screen.
that's Stoke Chow. All of this random shit, man.
Yeah.
Do you got anything else? We're
No, stay positive. Get out and skate. It's definitely helped a lot. It's a good time to kind of refocus on yourself with the quarantine. I know a lot of people.
Start a new style, man.
Yeah,
Like,
keep your
all
laser
styles.
keep your laser vision on the KCLC community page, because if I get caught skating with anyone else, the
More
amount
than
of
10
stuff-
people, not 6 foot apart.
Look, I'm not saying I might be skating near the
Stick
pickleball
with the
courts at
guidelines.
Meadowbrook Park every once in a while. But if
Stick
you're
with-
out there and
stick
you got a
with the
pickleball
guidelines.
paddle, you better watch yourself.
I will most likely not be at Kessler Park working on sliding. That is a thing that I most likely will not be doing most days that end in Y.
Okay, well that's
Really?
great.
Okay, cool.
Because I won't be
also
doing that
won't be
either.
skating.
Also,
We won't be skating.
stay safe. Don't skate too extreme. We don't want
Wear a
anyone,
helmet.
we don't
Wear
want
a
anyone
helmet.
in the hospital right now. So don't skate too extreme.
If
Stay
you're
within your
freaking
limits.
about like you definitely don't want to skate beyond your skill level, and it's really easy to do that on longboards. So if you're looking for an excuse for your like inner kind of ego guy who's like, dude, that hill, like look, that hill will be sweet, but the hill's not going anywhere. The hill's gonna be there long after you and I are gone. All right, so take your time. Use this as an excuse. I don't want to like burden the healthcare system with my silly butt bruising my ankle or something like that. So like, skate safe. Like, use it as an excuse to skate slower and more simple and focus on like easy, chill movements. You can still work a lot of stuff. Like, it doesn't take much, but it keeps you rocking, keeps you going, gives you something to look forward to each and every day. Man, that's a ruckus Stoke Chow. That's how we do. Man. How do we finish these? I have already forgotten.
With a basket filled with high fives.
Nope, there's a certain way to finish it. There's like a certain phrase I'm supposed to say. I've already forgotten it.
Can we do high fives anyways?
Yeah, man, but it doesn't really like.
Wasn't it like that? Stoke Chow. And then we all go, you stoked yet?
Oh, that's right.
Remember.
That's right. All right, thank you, Patrick, for freaking coming on. And, yeah, hopefully your farmer guy still has the hay bales for King of Kessler when that comes around. So
Don't worry about it.
we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Who knows? But we hope that everyone stays safe, has fun. That was a huge amount of madness and fun, and we like to have fun and get out there, skate. I'm just gonna keep rambling over and over again.
Say your line.
I gotta say like
Get
the
your
whole
line.
thing.
Lines.
My whole line is one thing and one thing only. That's Stoke Chow.
You stoked yet?
That's
Dickhead!
bullshit. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Cause
Kansas City is, man.
whatever.
Oof.
I don't-
Kansas City is. Fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Kansas. Alright.
You look like you got something to say. You ready for your line?
That's Stoke Chow, Kansas City.
You stoked yet?
Fuck.
Dude, I wasn't ready.
God damn
Let me
it.
get another bear, dude!
Fucking
You threw me
assholes.
off with throwing everything.
Hey, that's the signal.
Third time's the charm. Let's just try it, see how it goes. Hey, blur this next part, Joe.
Alright, let's not get too hot in the biscuit. Let's just close this motherfucker.
That's Stoke Chow, Kansas City.
You
stoked yet?
You did Kansas City.
Yes!
Yeah, we'll
dude, just
pull
let
it
it be! Hot, dude.
Cigarette.
Mic drop.
Yeah, that was fucked.
There's no secret.